In our Parshat, we learn about the important mitzvah of putting on tefillin. The mitzvah of tefillin is so important that it trumps other mitzvot. If you only have enough money for mezuzah or tefillin, the halacha says in Shulchan Aruch Lamed Chet, Sif Yud Bet 38:12, it says that you should purchase tefillin instead of the mezuzah. What is behind this preference of tefillin over mezuzah? There's a debate actually on this in the Jerusalem Talmud, and it's a debate between Shmuel and Rav Huna. Shmuel says, no, mezuzah is more important. If you only have money for one, you should get mezuzah. His explanation is that you can fulfill the mitzvah of mezuzah every day of the week, as opposed to tefillin, which can only be performed on weekdays, not on Shabbos and Yom Tov, because you're not allowed to put on tefillin on Shabbos and Yom Tov. Mezuzah, you can do it every day of the week. Rav Huna pushes back and says, that's true, but you can't do mezuzah everywhere. Tefillin, you don't just do it in your home. You can do tefillin while you're traveling at the sea, on the sea, or in the desert. So therefore, tefillin is more important. And if you only have money for one, you should get tefillin. The halacha, the Rosh says that the halacha is, the law is like Rav Huna, that we do get tefillin over mezuzah. Perhaps there's a deeper understanding of this debate that we can offer. Tefillin point to taking Hashem and Judaism out into the world, whereas mezuzah hints to finding Hashem in your home, in your space, comfortable space. Tefillin points to finding Hashem when you're not comfortable, in the desert, on the sea. And sometimes it's very hard to be Jewish when you're not in your comfortable space. I can share an anecdote from my life when it comes to a different realm, keeping a diet. When I'm at home, it's easier for me to keep my diet, in the sense that I have the foods I need. I know my routine. When I'm outside of my home, there's new foods that I'm introduced to. Maybe I'm a little bit more hungry. I don't have the food that I need that's accessible, and I'm not always as careful as I need to be with my diet. And so it's the same thing with Judaism. It can be easier to be Jewish when you're in your life routine, when you're in your home, when you have all your books near you, when you have your netilat yadayim, your hand washing vessel close to you, everything's in its place. It's easier to be Jewish. When you leave the home, similarly, it's easier to be Jewish in the Beis Midrash, in the study hall. When you leave your home in the Beis Midrash, then it can be difficult. You're driving in the road and somebody cuts you off. It's hard to be nice at that moment. You're out and about. It's hard to pick up a sefer sometimes and learn. And so tefillin point to the need to not just be Jewish in our homes, like the mezuzah, but to take Judaism with us wherever we are. It's a big challenge to be Jewish when we step outside of our comfort zone. Allah tells us that we have to do our best to try to be as Jewish and as connected as we can in the home and also wherever we are in the world. Good Shabbos.